Hi, this is Chris Goodway from the Rent Roll Broker, and it's my pleasure to introduce you to Janet Wundersitz. Janet's been a real stalwart in the real estate industry and knows property management back to front. And as she's been through the sales experience with us, I thought you'd be able to glean some really good hints and tips if you're thinking about selling. So without further ado, I'd like to hand over to Janet.
I had a few, mainly it was because of the confidentiality issue that can make a big difference in terms of whether things happen smoothly, whether my expectations would be met, and I was really concerned about a loss rate of properties. I wanted to avoid that if I possibly could. The way the sale was structured right from the start in terms of us providing information to Chris, and then working with him on our expectations, as well as looking at how we could keep things confidential. He gave us some advice on that as well. That helped get the ball rolling in a really positive way, so we were very, very pleased about that. The other thing that I can't stress enough is this confidentiality with the staff. I was also really aware that they needed a job in the future, and I was hoping that whoever bought the rent roll might be able to employ them, because they knew the clients, they knew the rent roll, they knew the properties, they know the processes, and they had been well trained. We were really fortunate that some of our staff were able to continue, and that certainly helped and assisted with the settling down of the rent roll when we finally did do the sale. And they're still with the company. So I'm really pleased about that. What it actually does is help the landlords accept the sale. Some of the landlords said to me, "Oh, what's going to happen?" I said, "Well, Sally will still continue to manage your properties, or Amy will continue to manage your properties." "Oh, that's good. That's okay then." So they just want to know that things are going to continue in a good way for them, in a positive way. I was really aware that if things weren't kept confidential, it could jeopardise the sale. It could jeopardise the size of the rent roll. You may have property losses. People start to get edgy. The second thing was I didn't know whether my expectations would be met by Chris. And the third thing was, as I said before, the losses. I was really concerned that we would have a loss of properties that we were managing. By working with Chris, he listened to our expectations and gave us some advice. We gathered information for him. He told us where we needed to gather more information, which was useful, and then kept us informed along the way as the sales process proceeded along normal lines. I'm assuming they're normal lines, and it happened rather quickly, which was nice for us. And the way that Chris managed that gave us a great deal of confidence in Chris to see that this whole process was going to go through in a manner that was very satisfying for us.